to the sky. Never let adventures pass you by. Be free and follow your crazy dreams. We're living our vision in the RV. Come ride with us and you'll be free.
Just made that.
Ooh.
Score.
There's a goalpost
Yeah.
ping there.
Well, we're heading to South Padre Island today. We had kind of a mishap day yesterday. We were supposed to go filming and didn't make it. Woke up in the middle of the night, about 3:30 or something like that.
Just about 4 a.m.
Anyway, there was a dinging sound up here in the front of the cabin. The dash was dinging up here, just making a dinging sound. It was so dingy. That sounded funny, didn't it? The dash is dinging, so it wouldn't start or anything. So we waited until morning when we got up at around, I think 7. The battery had enough in it just to unlock the doors once, and that was it. The remote wouldn't work anymore. It wouldn't start. Wouldn't even try to turn over. The windshield wipers started going off on their own. Windshield wipers are off, but these are going really slow. There's no battery. We just got back last night, so we were driving it, so it was charging the battery. But yet we have not did anything to run the batteries down. And now the windshield wipers are just going by themselves. Won't shut off or nothing. It's possessed. And wouldn't stop. You couldn't turn them off.
It was so weird.
Until they finally stopped because the battery was completely dead. So the chassis battery is right here under my feet in the driver's area. So those little 2 screws down there takes what's called a Torx wrench, similar to an Allen wrench. Or if you have a little adapter for your drill, if you want to take them off faster. And you have a set of the Torx wrench. It goes on the end of a drill. You got a panel to take off, and then the mat comes out, and then there's a metal plate that you got to take off. I was checking to see if there was any loose battery cables. And there's the battery. Went over and asked the neighbor if he could try jump starting us. Wouldn't jump start. Wouldn't do a thing. Wouldn't even act like it was charging. It had good connections on the cables, but nothing at all. That's when one of the neighbors reminded me, hey, did you try disconnecting the battery cable? I was like, that resets it. I remember like a loose gas cap, and it sets off a check engine light on your dash. Well, that was one of the same things that used to solve that. When you did get the gas cap back on tight, you had to disconnect the battery cable to get that light to reset. Anyway, so I had to take this apart again and disconnected the negative side of the battery cable. And as soon as I put that on, all the lights started ding, 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 bright and everything. And I hooked the cables back up to jump it because it didn't have enough to turn it over. It tried, but it didn't have enough still, so we still had to jump it. But at least we could. Then I had to take it over to Mercedes, and luckily they got us in right away just to reset all of our fobs. Because once you disconnect that battery cable, it kind of resets a bunch of stuff, and these lose their programming. Plus, it had a check engine light on. And so wanted to make sure there wasn't something else wrong, too. So we took it over there, and they had it in there for, about 30 minutes, probably?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
They said they couldn't find anything. They said their computer showed that there was a door ajar for only 60 minutes, but they couldn't tell what door it was, and which they said that isn't going to drain the battery, which you know that because a lot of people, we included, sometimes leave the side door open, which is also a part of this chassis battery, and it doesn't drain the battery. We leave it open for a few hours. Their conclusion was it's a fluke. And we're like, oh, great, that's not what we want to hear.
Yeah.
Is it going to happen again? This is the first time out of all the models we've had that has ever happened. So at least if it does happen again, we know we have to do that again and then probably get a jump. It's good to have a little battery jump starter in case that happens. I've looked at them before and I've thought about it. I was like, we ain't gonna need that. We don't have enough room for it.
Yeah.
But if you have a Mercedes Sprinter van, regardless of what make of RV it is, keep that in mind, and in case that happens to you. All right, you ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Our first stop today is to start the day off at our favorite breakfast place on South Padre Island called Yummy's. From there, we had planned to visit Sea Turtle Inc., but little did we know we were in for a pleasant and truly heartwarming surprise. We're going to start the day off at our favorite breakfast place here on South Padre Island. If you come in here in something oversized like ours, you usually have a hard time parking in their parking lot because it's usually pretty packed.
It's very small.
So I usually have to go down to the hotel next door, park there, and walk over. This is where I've had to park before. There you are.
I said right inside the front door. I literally meant right inside the front door.
There you are. The coffee here is really, really good. In fact, we got a bag of coffee beans last time we were here, and we're due to get another bag. How convenient. Ended up getting what's called their bistro burger. It's got like brisket mixed into it too, and sounds really good. And they have gluten-free bread here, so they can do gluten-free French toast also.
And I'm going to try their California Benedict. 'Cause I love Eggs Benedict, but I just haven't tried theirs yet, so we'll see what it's like.
We got our coffee.
I would get that California Benedict again. It had smoked salmon and avocado on it, and their hollandaise sauce is very good to my liking.
My burger was pretty good, but I think the gluten-free toast kind of ruined it because it just sometimes the gluten-free bread has to be a very good gluten-free bread, or it just kind of ruins the burger a little bit. But the burger itself and had avocado with it and bacon. It was pretty good. Other than that, well, about 4 years ago was the last time we were in this area. We went to a place called Sea Turtle Inc., which was really cool. And Michelle doesn't remember going there.
Well, I vaguely remember it, but I thought it was in Florida.
We pulled up towards the front, and this other couple was walking in, and there's cops around here and everything. They're putting turtles back into the truck, and Michelle's locking the van. And one of the officers told this other couple, "You're not going to want to go in there." And we saw them turn around and walk back. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to go in or not.
So I imagine this is from the cold snap, because they were rescuing a bunch when it got very, very cold.
Oh, that's
here
right. Yeah,
couple
didn't
weeks
think of
ago.
that. Yep.
So I think they're probably releasing them now.
So all these people are pulling up with their trucks, volunteering to haul these sea turtles back.
Somewhere along the way, somehow we ended up at a crossroad and we got lost. Somewhere you chose to go left, and you got lost.
Well, they just told us that they're actually going to be closed today. So they're going to release them down at County Access 4. It's going to be pretty packed down there, he said. So I guess we'll drive down there and see if we can't get in.
Yeah.
This would be pretty cool to see this. The guy came out and told us, hey, we're closed today, but if you want to see these release, go down to County Access 4 because it's going to be really busy down there. It made me feel as if, okay, we got a head start on telling us about this. We get down here.
Nope.
No, everybody knows about it.
Everybody knows.
Everybody but us. It's just packed with people, cars along the road. So I don't even, I'm guessing we can't even get beach access to drive on the beach, which would have been nice. It looks like they also have something going on
that's
here.
a farmer's market, 11 to 1, so they have an hour more of that. So that's busy.
This would be really cool to see, and kind of a blessing in disguise if we could see this.
If we can actually get there.
We're going to get there one way or another. We were so close to beach access number 5 that we went ahead and parked in here in beach access number 5. We're going to have to walk around this mud. You have to pay, but we can actually get access to the beach right here and just walk down the beach directly towards them releasing the turtles. I'm all about these days where you get these surprises. Everything ends up being a little different.
He says that now.
Except for when it's something very negative. Like your van not starting.
Right. Wow.
You know we have quite a walk yet.
Yep. Let's run. Run. Let's run.
Run, Forrest, run.
Run, let's go. Let's go, Forrest. Here they're releasing one there. Sea Turtle Inc. has a story as remarkable as the creatures it works to protect. It all began in 1977 with one extraordinary woman, Isla Locher. Isla Marie Fox, born on October 30, 1904 in Callender, Iowa, was one of twin sisters raised by their parents, Eliza and Charles Irwin Fox, a country doctor. After studying in Pella, Iowa, Isla graduated from the University of Iowa. At 25, she became the first licensed female pilot from Iowa and a charter member of the 99s, founded by her friend Amelia Earhart in 1929 to support female pilots. In the 1950s, after the passing of her husband, David Locher, Isla began a new chapter on South Padre Island, Texas. Isla's journey took a remarkable turn when she retired on South Padre Island, where she discovered a profound passion for sea turtles. This newfound dedication earned her the nickname, the Turtle Lady of South Padre Island. What started as a personal mission to rescue and rehabilitate injured turtles soon grew into something much larger. Isla even appeared on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson in the 1970s. Isla's dedication led her to found Sea Turtle Inc., an organization committed to the conservation and protection of these incredible marine animals. She not only saved turtles, but also inspired communities and gained national recognition for her work. Today, Sea Turtle Inc. is a beacon of hope for sea turtles everywhere. It rescues and rehabilitates hundreds of turtles annually, protects nests and hatchlings on Texas beaches, and educates thousands of visitors about the importance of marine conservation. What began as one woman's mission has grown into an internationally renowned organization. Her legacy lives on in every hatchling released and every heart inspired to protect our oceans. When cold weather hits South Padre Island, Sea Turtle Inc. springs into action to save sea turtles from the dangerous effects of cold stunning. As temperatures drop, these turtles become immobile, floating helplessly in the water, unable to survive without help. That's when the team steps in, searching for and safely transporting cold-stunned turtles to the facility. Well, this was quite the treat today.
Yes.
To see this. Pretty cool.
We didn't get this chance 4 years ago.
That's true. Oh, you remember now? No, we did this then too.
No,
you don't
we
remember
didn't.
that?
No, I would have remembered that.
Is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has
trucks that they're all lined up full of these sea turtles and just releasing them one truckload at a time. Pretty incredible.
What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
Don't worry, I'll bring another one with the next truck.
Once the turtles recover and the waters are safe, Sea Turtle Inc. organizes heartwarming public releases, returning these incredible creatures to their ocean home. It's a true community effort, saving lives and protecting endangered species one rescue at a time. Sea Turtle Inc. is dependent on donations to fund their mission and do not receive any government support. So if you're interested in supporting their mission, go to seaturtleinc.org and click on Donate in the upper right of the page.
I'll bring one with the next.
I give up the world, the moon, the sky. For you, I'd reach so high. Across the ocean, I'd soar with pride. For you, I give up my dreams, my hopes, my view. For you, what more could I ever do? I give up the world, the moon, the sky. For you, in the silent dawn, you stir from sleep. Sunlight paints your face in golden sheen. The hush of dawn, a peaceful sea. That grows like a tender rose. In the soft light, troubles fade away. With you, no need for words to say your love. A gentle breeze that carries me through. I give up the world, the moon, the sky. For you, I'd reach so high. Across the ocean, I'd soar with pride. For you, I give up my dreams, my hopes, my...
There was about 370, 75.
Okay.
And they released 350-ish today. 350.
Okay, right.
There's always a handful that are sick already that we keep.
How rewarding that would be to be
Oh, I know.
person releasing them.
The lady was saying earlier that they do kind of wait around a little bit, especially with the little ones that they release, to see if any of them actually come back with the strong current, because they're small and they don't really know what they're doing half the time. They turn around and come back.
Yeah. Kind of makes you feel good that there's a lot of good people in this world that
Right.
volunteer to do this.
That was definitely the highlight maybe of our trip so far down here, seeing that process.
Yeah, I would say so too.
And it happened so spontaneously because we had no idea what was going on today.
Sometimes that's the best. Now we get to enjoy a nice walk down the beach
Yeah.
without running.
Well, I never did run.
I noticed.
So some other facts about the Sea Turtles Inc. and how many they rescued from this cold snap. The lady was telling me that around 375 is how many they had rescued, and they released today around 350-ish. She said there's always going to be some that are sick when they actually rescue them, and then those stay behind.
By the time they're ready to release them,
Yeah.
there was still some sick.
Right. Somebody had asked what they feed them, and she said actually nothing, because when they rescue them, their body is in shock from the cold, so they don't feed them at all. And then when they release them, they'll go ahead and find the vegetation that they normally eat. Now the larger ones, I believe she said that's all they eat is more like the seaweed and stuff like that. But the babies actually eat meat like shrimp and stuff like that until they get old enough as an adult and just feed off the seaweed and grass.
I'm gonna have dreams tonight,
About
and you and I are gonna be going like this everywhere we go.
little sea turtles.
And the big buggy eyes going.
They're so cute. Okay.
Another little surprise, we were driving by and the convention center here had a sign up that said it's South Padre Island Market Days.
Mm-hmm. So apparently the end of January and the end of February, they have 3 days of these market days with, looks like it's just a bunch of vendors and shopping.
I saw kettle corn. Kettle corn. I mentioned we don't have any more room for clothes, more clothes. She told me to. They do have some fishing poles here for the guys. Other than that, and some knives over here and kettle corn, that's about it for men. Otherwise, I feel like a little puppy following along on a leash. Let me have my moment. Kettle corn, gluten-free.
You got food.
Keto peanut butter cookies. They're keto and gluten-free. Kettle corn is not. Who cares? Michelle got a sweatshirt, a zip-up hoodie. Not sure where that's gonna go, but we're packing this thing pretty full.
Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day. Let's celebrate. Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click that little bell, and hit that thumbs up.
Call it a day.
See you next week.